kind of doing a solo episode right now. We're getting ready for Christmas, and I like to make stuff for my coworkers. I have a lot of coworkers, so I always try to find something that's affordable, that I can give everybody a little gift and not, break the bank during Christmas. So one of the things I like to do is make salsas, barbecue sauces, rubs, things like that, jar them, and put a ribbon on them and personalize it one way or another. So I'm going to make a batch of really easy salsa for this Christmas. I got a packet of salsa mix in the canning aisle at the store. They sell mild, medium, and hot. According to this, and I've never made this before, so this is a first for me, you're going to need either 6 pounds of fresh tomatoes or 6 14.5-ounce cans of stewed tomatoes. I would recommend, if you want to do this, doing it the easy way. I bought some extra vegetables to add to the mix because I like to kind of spruce things up a bit. And there's really no set recipe for this. I just went to the store and I bought 2 yellow onions, a whole head of garlic, which I'll probably use half of that, and 3 poblano peppers to add to the mixture. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with the vegetables. I'm going to kind of coarse cut them. I'm going to put them in the pan with some olive oil and salt to taste, and just really saute them good until they start to, get black on the edges. I'm going to put it on high heat, so I'm going to really cook the heck out of them. And then we're going to put the tomatoes in the food processor and kind of grind them up a little bit because they're pretty chunky, so we want to break that down. So things that it does call for on this recipe is obviously this couch of salsa mix, let's see here, a half cup of white vinegar, which I've never put vinegar in salsa before, so I'm interested to see how that turns out. And then of course the tomatoes. Those are really the basic 3 ingredients that are required for this recipe. I'm so excited. I thought I was on my own today. I was very sad having to start this video all by myself, but someone came around the corner and was like, "Dad, I want to help you." Anyways, I have coarse cut these vegetables, and Abby's going to tell us what we're going to do with these vegetables.
So we're going to put our vegetables onto a pan, and then we're going to put it on the stove with some olive oil and salt to taste. And we're going to cook them until they're almost burnt, pretty much.
What heat are we going to put these on?
I don't remember.
We're going to crank this on high, and while she's doing that, I'm going to put the tomatoes in the food processor.
Blend them up.
And blend them up so we can get those on the stove. Sounds good?
Yep. So I've cranked it onto high heat, and now I'm going to put the vegetables in and some olive oil.
Don't be shy with that olive oil. Okay, that's good. And then keep going a little bit more with that salt. There we go. That should be good.
Ooh, you see how all those are getting nice and golden right now? We want them even more.
Here's a cool trick for when it starts to get too dry. Add a little bit of water. That'll brown everything very nicely.
See how the water's getting so brown and it's smoking and burning my hand?
That water's going to all burn off anyways.
Yeah, so it won't be all juicy when you're done, so don't worry about that.
All done.
Really? I thought we wanted it burnt.
Right, I'm going to take this off the heat and put them back in the bowl to cool off for a little bit.
To medium heat, and now we're going to add our salsa mix and our half cup of white vinegar, and we're going to stir it. Now that this is stirred, we're gonna put a lid on it and keep it at medium-low heat. So now we're gonna add our vegetables into our mixture. And stir. Looks like salsa.
See, it looks like salsa now, doesn't it?
Yeah, it didn't really before. Now it does. It's very chunky.
So our salsa is now turned down to low. It's about 198 degrees. We have all of our jars ready. We have our funnel. On the left over there, we have the lids boiling. Everything's been cleaned and sterilized. We have our little magnet thing to pull the lids out of there. And now we're ready to start drawing everything.
Now we're gonna put our salsa into our jars to about this line.
Yeah, about maybe like an inch from the top, a little less than an inch from the top. Go to it, girl. A whole gallon. We go through this though, I will say that. So this is piping hot. We've already jarred it obviously. If you let it sit out overnight, it should create a seal without having to process it. But we do have our pressure cooker behind us. If you do let it sit out and it makes a seal, I would still probably put it in your refrigerator just because you don't want any issues. Yeah, so we have a little bit left over that we're going to sample in a little bit, so I'm very excited about that, but it's in the refrigerator cooling off so it doesn't burn our tongues. This was pretty easy, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was pretty easy.
This is the finished product right here, and all we have to do is try it. Geek.
Oh God, that's gonna be
I like that very much.
It's spicy.
We did get we got the hot one, but it's not as hot as I thought it would be. When they advertise hot, it has a really good flavor.
Yeah, it does. It's a little bit sweet.
All in all, I would say that is so good.
So good.
So good.